Question number 11. The volume of right circular cylinder A is 22 cubic centimeters. What's the volume in cubic centimeters of a right circular cylinder with twice the radius and half the height of cylinder A? Twice the radius and half the height. Twice the radius, half the height. Okay, do you know the formula for volume of cylinder? That is pi r squared h. So, what do you see? Pi r squared and name. Pi r squared h. So the formula suggests if you take r as 2r, like you double this, the volume will be 4 times. And if you double the height, it will just stay double. So the question says that the radius is doubled and height is halved. So if radius is doubled, you will write, instead of r, you will write 2r. And if height is halved, you will write, instead of h over 2. Okay, so that will be pi 4 r squared h over 2. So the answer is 2 pi r squared h. So instead of pi r squared h, we have 2 pi r squared h, means 2 times the original volume. So the volume will become 2 times the original volume. Okay, so the answer you will take is 2 times the 22. So what was the original volume? 22. So 2 times 22 will be 44. The answer to this question will be C, 44. Question number 12 is, which of the following is equivalent to 9 power 3 over 4? 9 power 3 over 4. Alright, I can write this 3 square. And this will be 3 power 3 over 2. Okay. Now, this 3 power 3 means there are 3 times 3. And this 1 over 2 is there. It simply means under root. So, if I want to write it in square roots, then I'll write it like this. So, 3 and 3's pair will be out. And this 3 under 3 will be my answer. That's it. Your answer is 3 under 3. That is D. Right? If you have any problem in these exponent things, then you have to go back to the exponents topic, where we have explained everything regarding radicals and exponents. Okay. Question number 30. At a restaurant, n cups of tea are made by adding tea bags to hot water. Wait, if T is equal to n plus 2, how many additional tea bags are needed to make each additional cup of tea? So that tea can be made by doing this, n plus 2. So if we are not making any cup of tea, so you will be having 2 tea bags in the hot water. If you want to make 1 tea, then you will have 3 tea bags. And if you increase 1 more cup of tea, then you will have 4 tea bags. 1 more cup of tea, and you will have 5 tea bags. So for every more cup of tea, how many tea bags are being increased? Just 1. Yeah, initially you must have 2 more tea bags, but afterwards, when you are making an additional cup of tea, you have to add just 1 more. Like this. If you want to make 1 cup of tea, you will add 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. For 4 cups, 4. So you will add as many tea bags, as many cups of teacups you want to make. So for every additional cup of tea, you will add one more tea bag. Okay. So the answer is 1. Okay. Question number 14. Okay. The question says fx is equal to 2 power x plus 1. See, this is an exponential function. We already studied it. Exponential function are like this. Okay. Or any other? No, this is downward, this is downward. So this is downward. This is the only function that is upward. Okay. So if he asks us about this function, this is our answer. But the question says the function f is defined by the equation above. Which of the following is the graph of y is equal to negative fx in the x plane. So because this is growth function, upward, okay? But this is not a growth function. This will be a declining function. Alright? So because when you put it negative here, that will be 2 minus x plus 1. It means the function is decreasing. So if I want to see what is the y-intercept of this function, what would I do? I'll put 0 here. That will give me 1. So, excuse me, I had to make the whole function negative. Just a minute. Negative f of x. Negative 2 power x plus 1. Sorry, I made this negative. Negative 2 power x plus negative 1. Alright. This is what we need to graph. So if we check out that what is the y-intercept, because y-intercept here is 1, here is minus 1, and if we go down, this is minus 2 and this is minus 1. So I have to see the y-intercept. So for y-intercept, we'll put x is equal to 0. So anything power 0 is 1. So it's negative 1, negative 1, it's negative. So which function has y-intercept negative 2? This is the only function where the y-intercept is negative 2 and it's downward. So the function should be downward. So this C is your answer. Okay. Question number 15. Alan drives an average of 100 miles each week. His car can travel an average of 25 miles per gallon of gasoline. Alan would like to reduce his weekly expenditure on gasoline by $5. Assuming gasoline costs $4 per gallon, which equation can Alan use to determine how many fewer average miles M he should drive each week? How many fewer average miles he should drive each week? M is the number of miles he should drive to save $5. He wants to reduce his weekly expenditure on gasoline by $5. Okay. So the question says this is the cost per gallon. So we have 4 as dollars per gallon. Okay. And we have this 25 miles per gallon. 25 miles per gallon. What if I divide them? What will I have? This gallon and gallon are cancelled. I have dollars per mile. So this 4 over 25 is the cost dollars per mile. So if I multiply this by m miles, this m miles, this m miles, because Alan will drive m fewer miles. So this is the amount for 1 mile. So if I multiply it by m, this is the cost for m miles. Okay. And how much do you want to reduce for this much miles, $5. So this should be $5. This is the cost Alan wants to reduce for driving m miles, and that should be equal to 5. The 4 over 25 times n is equal to 5 is here. And that's it.